I'd like you to listen to this poem. It's by John O'Donohue, if any of you are familiar with his work, and it's called To Learn from Animal Beings. So just, chill and listen deeply, and in doing so, just, if you don't mind, closing your eyes. It's the best way to listen deeply. I'll just simply read it to you. Nearer to the earth's heart, deeper within its silence, animals know this world in a way we never will. We who are ever distanced and distracted by the parade of bright windows thought opens, their seamless presence is not fractured thus. Stranded between time gone and time emerging, we manage seldom to be where we are, whereas they are always looking out from the here and now. May we learn to return and rest in the beauty of animal being. Learn to lean low, leave our locked minds, and with freed senses feel the earth breathing with us. May we enter into lightness of spirit and slip frequently into the feel of the wild. Let the clear silence of our animal being cleanse our hearts of corrosive words. May we learn to walk upon the earth with all their confidence and clear-eyed stillness, so that our minds might be baptized in the name of the wind and the light and the rain. Thank you.
I have a two-part question as well. What has been your most recent memorable animal communication? And the second question is, do you feel like your connection with animals has made it harder or easier to practice veterinary medicine?
Well, I'm not practicing anymore, but my connection with animals has made it so much easier. I never, although there are these big debates about, oh my God, science versus spirituality and blah, 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 to me that is just blah, blah, blah. I have never felt a contradiction or a conflict. They have flowed beautifully together for me. The most recent, I don't know what to say, message that I received from animals was very profound but very short. Truth is simple. Truth is always simple. If it gets complicated, it's coming from you, not from, And often when it's funny, it's from the animals, They love a sense of humor. But it was pretty much this, and it came in a profound moment in the morning when I woke up. Often you will get things in the morning because we're so open to receive before we click into that full thinking mode. But it was, live in peace and harmony with your brothers and sisters. Live in peace. Know this, live this. And then from that, in my mind, I segued, now is the time to completely get people into the experience. The key there for me was live this. Get out of the book, get into the experience. That's what will transform us individually and collectively. And if we do not, it's our own peril. Yeah. But that's simple. That was it. Yeah. I posted 21 things you can do to help animals. They're no-brainers. We all have plenty of things to do, and don't think that what you do is not important. You don't have to be out on the plains of Africa, fighting the poachers. There are so many things you can do, and that's what we gain when we go into our own hearts, and we remember, and we hear, and we listen. There are only 3 reasons we don't get answers when we ask. One is that we're not practiced in listening, because people ask me this a lot. What can I do? What can I do? I said, I don't know. I can't tell you what to do. But listen. So number 1 if you're not hearing it, you're not practiced. So that's why we do daily practices, techniques. 2 is you're actually hearing, but you're not liking what you hear and you're not quite ready to acknowledge. Or 3, it's not time yet. It's coming. So we all have many things we can do.
Concerning, I'm sorry, I'm right here.
Oh.
Concerning consciousness of things like trees and
trees
other
are really
types of
powerful beings. Trees are super. And one of the first things I do when I take my groups out into nature, one of the first things we do after I expand the physical senses is we go to the trees, because the trees are so willing and so easy to experience who they are, and they're so charming, metaphysically charming to us, and we to them when we open. And they're just a wealth of wisdom. There's a great story from Bob Randall, the Aboriginal elder friend I mentioned before, and he used to talk about trees a lot. And he said that a group of trees, and as we know they're connected underground, and even dead stumps, quick aside, dead stumps, you think they're dead, underneath they're still part of the matrix of nutrients flowing back and forth. It's crazy. This is all kind of new stuff coming out. But anyway, so the trees, according to Bob, and I believe this, I've experienced things that would completely agree with this. The trees would know beforehand if there was a town council and they said, oh, well, we're going to cut down this, half acre of trees and we're going to build blah, blah, blah. The trees will know in advance, before the bulldozers come, which trees are going to be taken down. And what they do beforehand, before they get cut down, they spread their wisdom out to all the other, everything they know, all their wisdom, all their nutrients, everything goes out to the trees that remain. Yeah, they're cool. Talk to trees. You'll never feel alone again. I promise.